Hello children, you are watching Cherry's online classes. As per the request of Srinivas, I thought I'll take refraction today. And now, remember reflection, you have already learnt it in smaller classes. It's a familiar word for you. That is something when the light ray falls on an opaque object and it returns back into the same medium. But here the refraction is different. Here you find that light ray goes from one medium to another medium, and you find a difference in the optical densities of two medium. Now see, I will show you what happens to a ray when it falls obliquely to the surface of separation of the two media. I have taken air as a rarer medium and glass as a denser medium, and here we have the normal drawn to the surface, and O is a point of incidence. Now when a light ray falls at O, now what happens? A part of it is always reflected back into the same medium, but it's only a minor part. Major part is always refracted through the second medium, and it emerges out. And you find that emergent ray is always parallel to the incident ray, but there's a shift here. And remember, here air is optically rarer medium and glass is optically denser medium. So when the light ray goes from rarer to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. That is why the angle of refraction is less than the angle of incidence. And again here at this point where I have drawn the normal, the emergent ray comes out from this point. There again it is getting refracted. Now you see the angles there. Angle of incidence is between the normal and the incident ray here. This is the incident ray at this point, and the refracted ray is this one, and this is the angle between the normal and the refracted ray. Here you find that angle of refraction is greater than the angle of incidence because it is coming from a denser medium and going into a rarer medium. Now we'll take another condition, that is when the incident ray is normal to the surface. The angle of incidence will be equal to 0 because it is going along the normal. It's not making any angle with the normal. So you find that the ray goes straight without any deviation. That means it is not refracted. Now see, in both the cases, you find that the speed of the light changes, which is the main cause of the refraction. Here also, the speed of the light changes, but only thing is, there is no bending of the light ray. Now you have to remember that whenever a ray goes from one medium to another medium, a part of it is always reflected back into the medium and major portion is transmitted and refracted. And the next point is that if a ray falls normally to the surface, that is angle of incidence is equal to 0, you find that it goes straight without any deviation. That is, in that case there is no refraction. Now the causes of refraction is what is more important. Why does refraction occur? You must be knowing there is a relationship between the speed and wavelength also. You have learnt already that V is equal to F lambda. That is the relationship between the speed of the light and wavelength. Here you find that since the light ray is going from one medium to another medium, it undergoes refraction because of its change in speed. So it is a change in speed that is making the ray bend. That's very important to remember. And remember, whenever there is a change in speed, you find a change in wavelength also. But the frequency remains the same. Frequency will never change. And now you have the points to remember. Refraction is nothing but the bending of light ray when it passes from one transparent medium to another transparent medium. And it is a surface phenomenon. Remember, it is very important it is a surface phenomenon. You say it is a surface phenomenon because the bending actually takes place at the interface between the media. So remember, it is a surface phenomenon. Light ray moving from one rarer medium to a denser medium bends towards the normal, and light ray moving from denser to rarer bends away from the normal. And then if the incident ray is normal to the surface, it gets transmitted without any deviation in the path. Refraction is mainly due to the change in speed of light as it goes from one medium to another. To remember that it actually changes in speed, I'll tell you an example. Suppose you are on a beach and you're going to run into the water, that is ocean. Okay? When you run on the beach, you'll find it very easy and you'll run fast. But once you enter the water, you find it harder to move and your speed slows down. Just like that, light ray also finds different speeds in different media. Thank you for watching.